Barbells and Battlefields. Thank you for the super chat. Your take on Mitch saying the best recovery is a simple walk. Is Mitch just a superhuman who doesn't understand regular people's need for extensive recovery, or are the rest of us overthinking physio?
I think a lot of people overthink things. Genuinely, I think, movement is key. So a walk is great. It's what people have done throughout time. And I'm not dismissing physio and all the other kind of treatments that are out there, but I think sometimes we can overthink that they're kind of doing more than they actually are. Like I think you're better off going to see a physio than you are just doing lots of self-massage with a massage gun. I think if you don't really know what you're doing, there's more chance of doing harm than good sometimes. I see people spending hours and hours and hours kind of foam rolling and using guns on them and, battering the hell out of their body and causing more harm than good. Just making sure that your body is moving well, making sure it's getting blood around the body, making sure your sleep is really good, your food and nutrition is good, and your hydration is good, and moving. They're your main components to recovery. Yes, there's other factors. Like personally, I like chiropractic treatment. Mitch doesn't like chiropractic treatment, doesn't believe in it in the slightest. I, just from personal experience, find it's beneficial for me as an athlete, and I think it's worth trying if you've never tried it. But even if it's a placebo and it makes you think it's...
I've had some lovely neck cracks from Rico, personally. It's so nice.
I've had training sessions where I haven't been able to lift very well at all, had a chiropractic adjustment, and then my next session's been great. But there's no science to say that it's great, but there's experience as an athlete to try it and say it's great. Same with like ice baths. I don't really believe in ice baths, but Luke Strongman loves them. And if he believes that they're helping him, then great. But the simple things that, you can't deny in terms of recovery are movement, hydration, nutrition, and sleep. They're your main go-tos for recovery. We're all the same. You might need more or less than other people. Some people can get on fine with 5 hours sleep. Some people might need 8 hours sleep. Some people are going to need 6,000 calories. Some people only need 3,000 calories. So the amount can vary, but just doing the basics well can go a long, long way. I had one of my clients earlier, I've got him doing a bit of a weird workout right now where he has to squat and deadlift back to back. So he'll do a set of squats into a set of deadlifts,
like
into a set of squats.
Set.
Not a superset, but like alternating between the two. And he was saying, it's not super heavy. Yeah, he's probably saying that as well. He's like, it's going to be a pain taking my shoes off and stuff like that. I was like, don't overthink it. Yeah. Just use the same shoes. Because we're going sub-maximal in terms of the weight that he's using. So your body should be able to adapt, and you've got to stop like making yourself so narrow-minded that you can only do things if you have all the perfect environment. Because in Strongman, how many times do you get the perfect environment?
Very rare.
You've been to World's Strongest Man with me and seen the conditions you have to compete in, and other competitions where
in the rain.
The surface that you're competing in can vary. I've done squats in a car park on a slant. I've done loading on sand. I've done deadlifts on soggy grass where you're kind of sinking into the ground. If you cannot adapt as a strongman, you're going to struggle. If you need everything to be perfect all the time, it's not the sport for you.